Maverick 100.9 Aggie Lands Country Alternative. It's Corliss. Get to be joined again by Mike McClure of The Great Divide. How are you, Mike?
I'm doing pretty great. How are you?
I'm wonderful. I am over the moon that I get to talk to you again. I was over the moon to get to talk to you once, so I feel like the luckiest girl on earth right now.
Well, we're close now. We're friends.
Well, I tell you what, The Good Side has become my theme song here lately.
Well, great. That's great to hear.
You know, you guys came back after what, 20 years apart?
I'm not making a record. Yeah. We didn't make any new music. Well, we made a few new songs, but we didn't get in the same studio together. And, it was a lot of just sending some files here and there. And this one was special because we all got in the same room and let the songs come to life as a band, as opposed to just, me sending parts and them putting parts on it. So it was cool. That's the first time we've done that since our album Remain, which was 20 years ago. And then to have our first single off of there go to number one, that was pretty crazy, pretty exciting for us.
Well, very well deserved. And I think it set the tone for where you guys are in your life right now and what to expect. So I think y'all hit it on the nail, and which brings us.
Thank you.
Of course. It brings us to today. You guys are following it up with Infinite Line. Tell me a little bit about this one.
Well, this song is a lot like several songs in the record are dealing about getting older. I've had the perspective of writing from what's going on in my life in the Great Divide since 1992. So there was, like our older songs, Pour Me a Vacation or College Days was the time in my life where I was, going to see Jimmy Buffett concerts, Robert O'Keefe, and, drinking and doing the college thing. And it's all in the song. So it was really nice at 51, I am now, to be able to look out across the world in this same band as what I was in when I was in college, and to just, oh, wow, we're still together and we're still alive, and I still have a perspective, and it's through life and sobering up for me really got me to start working on the positive and the good things about life, and taking a good long look at it was part of it, and it was just, some of the lines are, I've seen a half a century go by like it was smoke, and it really has, it's gone that fast. And, and the chorus of this song talks about how, if you do get a moment in life, take it, and because they're so fleeting, but that's just how the world keeps spinning.
Well, I honestly have so many follow-up questions to your description that I think we're gonna just debut the single and
Awesome.
and come back and talk more, because you have hit on so many personal notes for me that we got to chat about it. So right now, for the first time on Maverick 100.9, we're giving you The Great Divide and Infinite Line. Due to copyright, Brian Broadcasting is not licensed to air this single for you in podcast form, but you can now find it anywhere that you stream and download music. And today's interview continues now. That was Infinite Line, The Great Divide on Maverick 100.9. It's Corliss, joined by Mike McClure. And we were talking about the single itself and how this became like a journey for you. You were describing, who you were in your younger days and taking advantage of the life you have as you get older. Well, I'll put you in my headspace. I'm a 33-year-old woman. It's kind of an awkward age in life. The wrinkles have definitely started setting in. And we all collectively have this weird fear of aging. But when you speak about it, you make it sound more along the lines of aging is more of a gift, and that we should,
absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
No, please go ahead, take it from there, because I've just got random thoughts coming out of my brain.
That's all good. Yeah, I think it is a gift. A lot of my friends that I started playing music with, they've passed away and they're gone. And, the older I get, the more that occurs. And, then I think when you're it's hard to understand something until you're face to face with it a lot of times. And as I watch friends go by, I'm like, oh man, I'm next. And then it's what am I going to do with the time that I do have left? I want to mend fences where I can, and I want to, it was important to me in the arc of the Great Divide to be able to also all get back on the same page and be friends and with a little more grown up approach to what we're doing. We were young and partying, and the wheels came off is what happened. And so it's nice to put the wheels back on and take it for another spin, and to be able to go out and do this has just been a super big gift, because for any band to break up and get back together and anyone care is a gift, and enough care to, put our songs on charts and come to our concerts. And it's really a blessing.
I can understand that. It's just, I think everybody could use that reminder every once in a while, especially when you're looking in the mirror or you're looking at your past, you're looking at old photos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wear those wrinkles with a badge of honor. Not everybody gets to make it there. And every time you wake up, you've got a new opportunity.
Yeah, a lot of my hair slid off. Some of my teeth are gone, but I'm still rocking and rolling.
The teeth is where I'm at right now too. I'm going back and forth between, do I need dentures or can I keep? I don't know. Mm-hmm. Well, I have had a bit of a connection to the new album, Providence. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if the connection is just because I've gotten to speak with you and find out where it came from and the stories of it, which I do urge anybody listening, please go listen to my last interview with Mike, because we dug deep into the album. Now, that was before it had come out. How are people responding to it now? Are they getting that really bright, shining light from it like I am?
Yeah, I think so. And I start to see it now. When you first do a new song, you kind of get people are listening and they're not singing along, and it's easy to take that. It's like, well, I don't like this one as much, but they just don't know it yet. And then now, since Good Side's been played so much, people are out there singing it, and I see that lift. Like when we do Never Could, one of our older songs, I see people kind of having that memory of another time. And there's something about the instruments and the B3 and the guitar on Good Side that has that same vibe to me, but it's new. It's new topic, and it's been pretty amazing.
I'm so glad. And what do you think? More in the works? Was this a one-off reunion, or did it get all the gears oiled up to keep going?
Yeah, and I think Great Divide is something that we'll always be able to do, as we continue to get older. I divide my time between, I have a folk duo called Crow and Gazelle that I do with my wife, and we just released a record. Recorded a record.
I need to check that out. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I'll get you a copy of it for sure. And we go deep. We go deep in the paint on love and life and God and everything. And so I divide my time between Great Divide and doing that, and it's nice. It's something I think if we went and did Great Divide full time, we might go out 2 weekends out of a month or one, and if we did it all the time, we might burn out. But this is a nice, healthy balance for everybody, and it's just cool.
Well, I know I've said this before, but seeing you and all the guys in a healthy spot and being where you are now just brings me so much joy. And I am so glad for the new follow-up single. Everybody can, of course, get the entire album, Providence, now from The Great Divide, but keep following along for more. And Mike, always just a treasure to talk to you.
Absolutely. Anytime.